The biggest thing that I'm finding is the worlds are colliding between oil and gas, renewables, and really I believe that the driving future of this transition are going to be the companies that are in this building and the new innovations that are coming out to be able to get us there.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Todd Gregory of Fifth Ring. Todd, how are you?
I'm doing great. Good to see you, buddy.
Man, so for those people that don't know you, I keep up with you. You do a lot of work with the Oil and Gas Global Network. For those who haven't met you before, just talk a little bit about what is Fifth Ring and what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the regional director for Fifth Ring in the Americas, and we're a global energy B2B company. So been working in this space in Houston for about 20 years, but the company's been around about 34 years. We have offices in Aberdeen, in Scotland, as well as in Singapore. So we're servicing our clients around the world.
When it comes to the clients you work with, when you first meet them, what are some of the challenges that they're experiencing? What do you notice is a lot of the friction that people that are leading organizations are dealing with when it comes to communications?
Yeah, there's some pretty big challenges within the organization when they seek us out. There may be an acquisition that's in the works. They may be launching a product in a new market. They may be the world changed and they want to reposition their business. So they've always done business a certain way, and now they want to go to market differently. They might want to be able to set up their sales teams for lead generation. So there's a number of things that really happen. We do a lot of crisis work and reputation work too. So maybe there's a perception issue that they're dealing with, and we can help them through that.
Here we are, we're at CERAweek. How has CERAweek been for you so far?
I've been out here every day, and it's been fantastic. I'm really enjoying the energy. I'll say that I go to a lot of conferences throughout the year, and I think that the insights that I'm gaining, the discussions that are happening. Dan Jurgen, I heard him speak yesterday. Just really a big fan of him and this conference. I think it's really been exciting. I think the biggest thing that I'm finding is the worlds are colliding between oil and gas, renewables, and really I believe that the driving future of this transition are going to be the companies that are in this building and the new innovations that are coming out to be able to get us there.
Yeah, it is. It's like a really buzzing, cutting-edge experience to be here. Talking with you yesterday, I know we talked a little bit about Fifth Ring and a little bit about the origin of the name.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing a little bit about that? Because I think it's super interesting to think strategy and meaningfulness behind communications.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people are trying to define themselves and differentiate their business, and we're in the art of telling stories. So the founder of our company, Ian Ord, 34 years ago, he was a black belt in karate. He really learned about the arts, and he was a student of Japan and anything that came out of Asia. So he found this book that really inspired him. It's called The Book of Five Rings. And the origin story of this book is there was a samurai. This samurai was so great at what he did, he could beat anyone in the world with a stick. Like, he didn't even need a sword. And he retired by the age of 28. Well, everybody was like, why are you so good at what you do? He said, well, because I can be intuitive and I understand what's coming next. I know their next move before they make their move. So he started teaching people how to fight the way he did. But he also felt that he was centered. He was balanced. He was one with nature. He was one with water, fire, wind, all of the things. So that turned into a leadership book called The Book of Five Rings. Hence, we're Five Rings. And now, even today, people are turning to that book, The Book of Five Rings, to say, as a CEO, are you one with your employees? Are you one with your customers? Are you really engaging and understanding what's coming next and a continual learner? So that's what we've instilled in our team, and that's what we profess to our clients as well.
Nice. Okay, and then when it comes to, there's a lot of people that they're in leadership in a certain organization, and there's mistakes they can make. There's, with the cutting edge of technology, video, you have all these digital platforms, even like what we're doing here on LinkedIn. What are some of the mistakes that you would challenge organizations to consider paying attention to? Because in 2025, these are maybe just some of the trends or even some strategies that you're seeing being leveraged in today's marketplace.
Yeah, I think what's really cool about our industry, and by the way, when I started working in this space, there was no internet, there were no cell phones. So I've had to evolve over my career. And if you think about what people are doing today in augmented reality, in VR, in all of the different methods that we have to market ourselves, I think it's easy to say, well, I'm an entrepreneur and I can do some of these things myself. But what's the strategy strategy behind it? What's the plan behind it? What's the purpose? Why are we doing what we're doing? And I think some of the things that people say, I'm ready to go to market, but I haven't really thought about my audience. I haven't really thought about what their needs are and how I can serve their needs. So generally, the first conversation we start with is, what's your proposition? Who is it that you're speaking to? What do they currently care about? What do you want them to care about? And then what problems are you solving for them? And that really gets to a clear definition of exactly how you can help them. And then you're really not selling them, you're in a solutions business.
And so if somebody wants to connect with you, if they would like to just put their foot in the water to find out how Fifth Ring could help them, what's the best way to start that process, and how long does it take to go from having a conversation to being able to implement a strategy?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty active on social media. I'm pretty active at these events, so happy to sit down with anyone at any time and give them some coaching, give them some advice. I also give my time to the American Marketing Association, and I mentor younger students that are coming into the industry, so happy to help with any of that. I think the biggest thing is that understanding that there is a path, and it doesn't have to be such a struggle, and surround yourself with people that are going to get you there. So there are going to be mentors in your life that are going to help you. There are going to be consultants that are helping you, and there's going to be people that can actually execute on that. And once you realize that, I think that as your business catapults and keeps moving, you're going to have different people that come into your lives at different stages to grow your business ultimately.
So Todd, when it comes to conversations you're having around here, we're at CERAweek, you have entrepreneurs everywhere, you have corporations, investors, you even have politicians. So what would be a great example or just an idea of some of the conversations you're having, just as you've been working, not just this event, but getting a chance to connect with people around CERAweek?
Yeah, that's a great question. I appreciate it. And there have been so many really, really positive conversations. I think what's really cool about CERAweek is that people are coming from around the world and coming to all learn, come together, and find those opportunities. So I will tell you about a specific situation that I came across today. There's a gentleman that I've been having a conversation with, and his company is based in Denmark. And with his company, they really have no presence in the U.S. There's no brand recognition. He's trying to go out and sell. Nobody's ever heard of them. And they're not even known for the services that he provides, right? So this is common for a lot of businesses, right? So the good news is they brought their entire leadership here. Their leadership is like, wow, we're blown away by Houston. We can't believe all the opportunity that's here. At the conferences that we're in, we're just changing our mind about the U.S. And that really gets them excited about what that might look like, right? So when we start thinking about it, it's like, okay, well, who is it that you want to sell to? They're all in this room. These are the leaders of these companies that they want to directly sell to. So that's really exciting when you can bring everybody together and make those connections.
No, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Todd.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Todd Gregory with Fifth Ring.